I thought my brain was goo earlier. I was wrong. Maybe it was like a mush earlier, and now it's a goo. If I'm wrong, and I can fix it later. I'm questioning if I can do this. Why is writing so hard? Hey guys, I'm Kate. Welcome back to my channel. And for the month of June, I put up a poll to my patrons over on Patreon and asked them which writing experiment they wanted me to do, and they voted on a 24 and 36 hour write-a-thon. Now, if you're curious what a 24 and 36 hour write-a-thon is, understandably, because I don't think it's inherently obvious. What I'm basically doing is that rather than writing for 24 hours straight like I've done before, I'm going to instead try and get 24 hours of full writing within a 36-hour period, aka your girl's gonna get to sleep. Because last time my mind was just so goo in those last like 5 hours that it like almost wasn't worth it, or almost definitely wasn't worth it. So this time it'll be interesting to see if I actually get more work done during the write-a-thon, and like hopefully maybe even better work, like more work that I can keep. And also, holy crap, I put it up to like a poll on my community tab asking you guys if you would be willing to do this with me, and y'all, it's only been 7 hours, but I got 534 votes, and of those 534 votes, can you see that? 78% of y'all, 78% of you guys were like, heck yes, let's do it, I'm in it with you. Understandably, 22% said, no way, you're crazy, but like, 78% of you guys, okay, we're in this together, y'all. So I'm going to be keeping tabs with things over on Instagram, kind of like an hour by hour basis, updating everyone on how I'm doing. But this vlog is going to be truly how I'm documenting this experience. So the question is, can I really work fully focused, productive 24 hours in a 36-hour period, or will my mind still turn to goo? Is that just too much? That's the question. It is already 9:19, so like I have my alarm set for 5:55 a.m. so that I can get up and immediately start working at 6. So I should start getting to bed soon. I love sleep, and that if I don't, I'm not gonna get much of it. So all right, the next time you see me, it will be morning. Ooh, I spun way too fast for this. I'm ready. Kind of. It is 5:59 a.m. so let's get into it. Oh my god. All right, let the record show I got a whopping 62 words by 6:07 a.m. before I started dying of thirst, so we're gonna go get some water. Also, my internet won't open, which, while accidental, is also probably for the best. Started a new chapter. Or I guess I should say I started hour 7, so I'm working on my romance novella since I figured out the difference between short story and novella last time. It's a story told within 24 hours, and it's more telling the spark of the interest between people rather than just the like obviously the growth of the relationship. Some of the spark for people, I said in my last video when I was explaining this, was even just like two friends, and we get to see the difference for when that sort of changes for them. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. So I'm on hour 7 of the 24 hours I have in my story, and I already have, can you see that? 301 words. But I am on a roll, so I'm gonna shut up and get back to writing. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay, 610 words, and it's only 6:26. Yeah! It was really close. Oh my god, look at this. My friend Phoebe that's in our cabin and everything, she's gonna get to meet Billy Piper. Okay, I promise that's the only distraction I've had. Goodbye, Billy. Okay. Oh my gosh. I pressed backspace so many times, it's like my fingers forgot how to type. Okay, we're going back down. Okay, it's 6:54. I've gotten 1,056 words. I'm starting hour 8. Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and call it for this first hour of the challenge because I think maybe pacing myself is the way to go rather than trying to stuff more words in these 5 minutes. Go ahead and like take a breather. I need to get some more water, you know. And also I made it this far, a whole hour without caffeine, so I do think I'm gonna go and get myself a cappuccino here in a second. But my internet's still not working. I had planned on making like a spreadsheet much like I did last time, but instead we're just gonna write down how I do. So for hour 1, I got 1,056 words. Yay! Wow, it's 7:13 already. I didn't realize it took me that long to like go to the bathroom and make a cappuccino. But first sip. Hooray, caffeine. So I realize a mistake I think I made, and Jessica always tells me not to do this. Jessica Williamson, who I do the authortube chats with monthly, every time I stop at like a completed scene, she's like, nah, you gotta write a little bit more and get started, because otherwise you're gonna have this thing where I'm just sitting here like, how do I start writing again? Why is it always like, I don't know. You know what? I think I'm gonna make my bed while this comes to me. Yay, it's so much nicer now. You guys may not have been able to tell because my room's been like a hot mess the past month in vlogs, but I really do prescribe to the like, if your space is cleaner or clear, it helps you to breathe, it helps you to be creative. Yeah, also, does anyone else sleep with an eye mask? And this is an eye mask and not a bra, as some people who have seen it before have thought. No, it's an eye mask to make everything dark. Wow, I've procrastinated to 7:21. Not a good start. Oh man. This is the first time in a hot minute I've put parentheses, I can do this better. I'm otherwise kind of on a roll, so I don't want to stop to fix this now, but it definitely needs fixing. It's always bad when I can tell in my zero draft state that something is bad. Like, that means it's really bad. Alright, so because this is a novella, and because it is a romance between the two main characters, and because it's really their story being told in the 24-hour span, I'm having a difficult time figuring out how much of the minor characters' arcs should be shown. Because normally in romance or even like rom-coms, I think that, you know, the minor characters always have something, because they're always bringing something extra to the story that the two main love interests aren't bringing. But what I realize I'm doing, and I think I'm gonna realize when I edit it back, is that like my minor characters, at least 2 of them, are like probably a bigger portion of this story than they should be or need to be, because this is my first time really attempting to write a novella. It's just different, I guess. And I really like my minor characters. I like my main characters too. I like the love interests, but like, I just want to give my minor characters the romance they deserve too. Why is writing so hard? Why can't I just be perfect at everything immediately? It's now 8:01 a.m. and I don't know if you can see, I've got 581 words, but 581 does mean that the total for today is a whopping 1,635. I mean, that in itself is like pretty great, right? But I do think I'm gonna go ahead and go for a change of scenery and go to my other desk. So let's get that loaded up. All right, set you down on top. We're going for a ride. Good morning, pepperoni. Oh, good morning. Oh, good morning, you cute little thing. Yes, sir. Oh, you so cute. Oh, you want a butt scratch? Okay. Ooh, fogged up. I'm taking a quick pepperoni break. Oh my gosh, so I have a character. Her voice evidently wondered where this was going. Where is it going? I don't know. You like how I just force my characters to not have an idea because I don't have an idea? That's another thing I'll fix after the zero draft is over. So I'm gonna go ahead and just move on to the next scene. Also, it's like 8:20 and I haven't written anything for this hour yet. Ah. See, so this is how I skip around. So first off, I had that weird transition where I was like, where is this even going? But then I managed to get 610 words in this scene, and then I already, even though this scene actually is not over, I started hour 9 on here, and I got, you know, 38 words in that. So 610 plus 38 is 648. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on there. Hey, that was better than hour 2. And it is 8:51. So I'm gonna say that this hour's done and I'm actually gonna get food in this time. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
Like one of those, what?
Boy, I cannot believe you think you're gonna get some of my food. You and I could get a piece of my food. Also, there's nowhere for you to go. Ugh. He wants to be with, okay. All right, buddy, you can lay down now. And while I am eating my ham and cheese croissant, I'm gonna watch some authortube. Yes, Alex at the Patchwork Nerd posting a new video. Hold up, okay. Food gone, but Alex's video. Oh my god. Y'all need to go check it out. Oh my gosh. Also, it's now 9:14, so I should start getting to writing for this hour. I need to X this out. I'll reward myself with more videos later. So I finished hour 8, and then what I thought was hour 9 actually I think is going to end up being hour 10. So what the heck? Also, I just want to point out how trippy it is that this is hour 9 on here, and yet I'm only on hour 4 right now. I'm confusing myself. That's my point. So I am on hour 10. I'm going back, and I don't know if you can see the little red bit on my screen, and I'm at the point where the two main love interests are together alone for the first time, and I need them to sort of like reference back some stuff that's happened before, but those partially were scenes that I skipped at the time. Not all of their interactions, of course, but like some of them where I was like, okay, I need this to be a specific thing. So anyways, now I'm just trying to figure out what specific thing I want them to do or discuss. This isn't making any sense. It's okay. Point being, I got some stuff to figure out. And it is 9:40 and my 4th hour of this. You know, the other problem I'm realizing is that, okay, so I've written 2,645 words today, but because I am skipping around so much, it's like, I think I'm just gonna have to do some math in order to figure out how many words I've written in this last hour. So, oh wow. I've only written 360 words so far this hour. It's been a lot more thinking, sitting and thinking, but I don't got time for that. All right, I got 572 words this hour. I don't know if y'all can see, I did manage to fill in quite a bit of hour 9 after all, and then I figured out what one of the cute scenes and like discussion points I wanted to be was, so yay! I have 2 chapters left and like less than 50 pages. Okay, but I need to get more work done for this hour, so put my bookmark in. It's very cute. All right. Back to work. Wow, the sun's out for like the first time today. I mean, kind of out, you know, but yay. Wow, look at this. Okay, I'm at 8,000 words in the project, in my novella, which I really only plan on being around 20,000 words. It is 10:43. I've gotten 493 words. You know what? That feels like pretty solid progress still. If I could get 7 more words, I'd rather do that. But honestly, I'm so close to finishing this book that I was posting about the day before I started this experiment. So I think, yeah, I'm definitely gonna read the book instead. Okay. Oh my gosh. 1 chapter left. Okay. I need a change of scenery yet again. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to go to the library. That way I can return my book, but also I can work. And then I can get more books. And then I gotta change into something that's like more not PJs. Alrighty, to the library we go. Oh, I should probably get my backpack. Oops. Alright, we're going to make a quick detour now to the post office. Oh my gosh! Thank you guys for the letters.
When the writing is really, really hard, that means you have to work harder than ever and push through. It's just like life, you know, when you come across something that makes you uncomfortable, your first reaction is to go in the other direction and not deal with it, right? Having your work or parts of your work
Yes, they had the sequel. Anyways, I actually did get a fair amount of work done in that first hour at the library, but this hour I think might be like a wash of an hour. I got like 200 words, I think, and then it just kind of quickly went off the rails. I just don't know that that's the direction I want to go in. It's 12:42 and I'm gonna go to Starbucks, so by the time I get home, I won't have written any more in this hour. Because it's a novella, I don't know that I want to include what I started to include. Does that make sense? Like, so the characters still need to have all the depth they would, but the way I was going about it, it felt like something I was going to need more words to fully explore. Does that make sense? So I don't know what to do. But you know what? Maybe getting Starbucks will help. I actually have a reward I can use, so free drink it is. Use my stars. He's free, woohoo! All right.
So I think for me and Emma, it's just wanting things to be neat and clean and tie up in a little bow and realize that that is just not the way the world is.
Hi, welcome to Starbucks. What can I get for you today?
Hi, I have a mobile order.
Yeah, of course. Alrighty, I'll see you.
Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you, you too. Hi, puppy. I'm back. Yes, sir. How are you? I know you don't like the rain, do you? I did change back into my PJs, basically, as soon as I got home, because I did get rained on. I got poured on trying to get back in, so. Oh, wow, the hummingbirds are still out. You see them? They don't care that it's raining. Yeah, bring them way down. Huh? No, good job, pup. So let's see. I'm not sure I counted up how I did on that last hour, but it is 125, so like I thought, I was not going to get any more in that one. I got 462 words in that. So you know what? I think that should be able to count. That's a fair amount of work. 462. The real question is how much I'm going to get this time. I'm like kind of hungry And I don't think I have a solution for this red part just yet, so I think I need to read over stuff. And now normally I would consider that part of the overall process, but because I'm doing this write-a-thon, it really feels like if I don't add any new words, that I should like not count it. I know that's wrong, but like that's how I'm feeling. That's also the reason we're doing the 24 and 36, so that I do have a couple hours where I can, you know, besides sleeping, but you know, a couple hours where I get no words and it's just whatever. No matter what, my 36 hours are up at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna say, changed my mind. This is a break hour. It's a break hour, pop! Whoa, 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 whoa. I just managed to stop at the perfect moment. Look at that, 5,000 words for the day. Yay! All right, it is 3 o'clock, so we've started a new hour, but I got 654 words in that scene after saying I had no idea what I was doing. I think I actually managed to come up with something that was like, I think it's pretty good. We're only in hour 10. I think hour 10 of the story, not hour 10 of my thing. Although, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was the 9th hour. We are now in the 10th hour. Oh my God, that's weird. Well, we're in hour 10 for both. We're only in hour 10 and it's told within 24 hours. So I do think that I can put in the stuff I wanted to put in here and have covered it by the end. I'm hoping. We're gonna find out. This is my first time writing a novella length project. So if I'm wrong and I can fix it later. But I'm gonna push forward now. I'm not just gonna push forward, I'm gonna freaking plow forward. Oh man. Is this the hour 10 brain? Who knows? But getting to put 654 after that hour 0 is so nice. Hooray. Oops. Went on a little long. It's fine. All right, I got a little bit of blue, but I am ready to get food. I should say, more food. Get salad done. And peaches. It is 3:48 now, so I basically have 12 more minutes to try and get some more words in for this hour. I right now have 217, so I'm gonna set this up on a time lapse and we're gonna see if I can do it. Okay. Do you need to go outside? Do you want to go outside? All right, let's go. Go ahead. Look at that very clear divide. Totally clear skies and storm. Clear skies, storm. We kind of got it on the other side too. You ready to go back inside and write? You gonna help me? Yeah. Nah, I have 2 more minutes. I've barely eaten my salad. Ugh. Holy crap, there's literally like a swarm of hummingbirds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 401. Let's see. How much blue did we get? And the verdict is 448. All right, not bad. What do you think, bud? I was just looking at yourself. What? Alrighty. 448. And that brings my total for the day to 5,531 words. And over 10,000 in this story, yeah! Alright y'all, I got a whopping 98 words in hour 11, and then I finished off with 42 words to finish hour 10, and hour 11 me can't take no more. I'm taking a break. I know I'm going to be attending a live write-in over on Laura's channel, I think, that Kevin and Laura are hosting, so I know I'll at least get like 2 more hours today, which will be good. I'm just gonna call it. I'm not gonna count that hour, so yeah, okay. We're gonna watch Love Island. Give me some trashy TV to take my mind off of my story. I'm in bed. It's 5:35. I'll grab my computer. I'm going to attempt to actually get my words for the hour. Oh my gosh, it's always at the end of the day that it really is just... I guess I'm almost halfway in the project, so that in itself should be like pretty exciting, right? So close, and yet so far. All right, you know what I actually ended up doing is I skipped from hour 11. There needs to be more here to hour 12 because I just couldn't work myself out of whatever that was supposed to be. I don't know that I'm skipping around any more or any less than I usually do, but because the overall amount of words is lower, it feels not worse. It feels different when I skip a whole scene. I actually really liked what I got for hour 12 though, so I can't really complain. And it's not like it's time yet. I still have 8 minutes left to get a little bit more words in, so. Oh, did I even mark what I got for the last one? Oh my gosh. Nope. My system is failing me. Actually, I'm failing the system. I got 533 words in that hour. Oh, I had to change out my window because it was blinding me. But yay, now I can see everything. And also yay because we are at the last hour that I'm gonna have to do any writing by myself. Because clearly I am not motivation enough at this point. Okay. I've started just setting up the time lapse because I feel like it forces me to write. Because otherwise I just won't do it. I'll just sit here and stare at the screen and be like, what should I even do? Write. Write is the answer. All right, it is 6:54 and I managed to get 510 words in that last round. So I'm gonna take these next like 5 minutes as a break and get a little bit more to drink and then a snack, and yeah, then I'll be ready for the write-in. Whew, this feels like the first hour in a while where I've left off at, I know exactly where I'm going to start writing. Like I actually left it off at a point of dialogue. So like, I know. And I also know where I'm trying to get them to next. So this feels good. Feels good. Might just be because I really am excited that I'm not gonna have to write by myself anymore. 510. I'm late. For a very important YouTube date. That's the one I want.
Hey, Alex.
Yay.
Hello, okay. Hello, hello, Africa.
Hello. I have my white cheddar popcorn and my tea. All right, we're doing 15 minutes. I got 191 that time. Honestly, y'all, I'm just having like a grand time. I think rather than writing, I would rather just like sit here and listen to Laura and Kevin chat and like talk to them in the chat. You know, I'm realizing that this is about the same number of hours, actually more than that at this point, as like those 12-hour write-a-thons I've done for Camp NaNoWriMo. And I forget that no matter what, doing 12 hours of any task is just exhausting. And actually I think it's just something about like sitting at the computer for that long. I was listening to Susan Dennard on the 88 Cups. No, who was I listening to? Sarah Dessen. Okay, those were S's and D's. Susan Dennard and Sarah Dessen. Forgive me. I was listening to Sarah Dessen on the 88 Cups of Tea podcast, and she was saying how basically like when she's drafting writes for 2 hours a day. 2 hours a day. I want that to sink in. 2 hours a day. This is a professional writer who has published over like 14 novels. You can't tell, but that book right there is the Sarah Dessen book.
I'm reading it because the ghost came. Look.
What?
Well.
Oh my god. Okay, so Laura might have a ghost in her house, and I'm like casually obsessed with all things spooky and ghosty, and I walk the line of believing and not believing in that kind of thing. I just want to know if there is a ghost. I want to go ghost hunting. Point is, Sarah Dessen writes for 2 hours a day when she's drafting, and like that's it, because she understands that like I think the creative mind can only do so much in a day. So what I think is going to happen is that by the time I finish this story, I'm just like not gonna want to touch it for a while, because your brain does get so just like that it's not fun and you're out of ideas. And I feel like I look like an old like English gentleman or something with this hair. Jeez, you can really tell I'm just downward spiral. If I get 1 more hour of writing done, aka I think if I do the hour now, if I finish this hour and I can get over 500 words or around 500 words, I might just call it. I'm so tired. I'm so done. It would still be light outside. I could go for a walk. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Okay, but now I gotta actually get the words in. I got 15 minutes to get, oh, I only have 191 words right now, so I need like 300 more words in 15 minutes. Let's do this. Woo! All right. All right. This is all of my hours together, and then the green is where we're at. How many words did I get? 432, 759. We were back a while ago. Let me turn the volume back up.
I keep thinking that I've got it figured out, and then I'm like, wait a minute, no, I know.
Me. Also, I really do think I'm just gonna be done. I have time to go on my walk. I'm so excited. I just gotta get out of the house again. And I honestly just don't want to stare at a computer screen anymore. So that's where I'm at right now. All right, look at this. 12 hours. Actually, it's 12 hours of writing. I should fix that. But 14 hours of the actual, you know, challenge day have passed.
Okay. Yeah, good luck with the rest of your writing.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you, wonderful people. Bye. Bye. I'm back to writing in bed. It is 6:37. I woke up like 10 minutes ago. Oh no. I slept through the first part of 6, but I'm on a roll, so I think I can make up for that. How did I do that? Look at that. I passed the 12,000 word mark in my novella. Ah. So exciting and so tired. $652. 543 words. Heck freaking yes, I did it! And I started hour 14. Alright, let's see about go working out next to the pup. Oh my gosh, there's a tiny little frog. It's okay, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna get you to the grass if I just slowly... Oh, good job. I don't know if y'all can see this, but it is now 8:51 a.m. and I have gotten, well, okay, so look at this. Over 1,500 words for the day, but what I wanted to show you is the green. I got another 500 word mark. Can you see that? I don't know that you can see that. 511 words. And the blue before that, I got a whopping 473 words. And like I said on Instagram today, my plan is slow and steady. Slow and steady. What do you think of slow and steady, puppy? Huh? What do you think, Duke? No. You first. Go for it. It's time! It's my favorite time! It's time for a cappuccino! Can you guys believe I made it 3 hours of writing? I just put my hand up. I didn't even put 3. I made it 3 hours of writing without any caffeine. I can't. Let's get this thing started! Started! There we go. I'm thinking my Scooby-Doo mug today. Wow, 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 wow. She's Beauty. She's Grace. All right, it's exactly 10:01. Let's see. I don't think I got as many that hour. Isn't it funny? So, okay, how many words is that? 470 words. So my story's a romance novella and it takes place within 24 hours, right? Well, at a certain point, you can't just have 24 hours packed with everything. Like at a certain point, these people gotta sleep. Now, not in all stories would that necessarily have to be true. And like in this one, they kind of stay up all night and it's only in these like later hours of when the story started that they finally crash. So I think I hope it'll actually be kind of cool to only have 1 or 2 sentences as they're asleep to kind of like mix things up a little bit, like because we've had some longer scenes and chapters and then all of a sudden we're gonna get like 1, 2, 3 and then like back into it again. I think anyways, it has to be realistic, right? And it would just not be realistic if they didn't sleep. Now that I'm thinking this through, I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see when I reread this over again. And because it is a novella and I'm attempting to write 20,000 words-ish in it, and it's at almost 14,000 now, I was telling some of my authortube buddies that I might actually manage to just like finish it during this. And if I don't finish it, I'll be close to finishing it. So I might just be able to reread it in like 2 or 3 days and just see if as a reader I think it can work or what needs to be improved. This is the fun thing about novellas I'm finding is that it's kind of like one of the reasons I like baking so much, besides just being able to eat the product I make after, is that like it feels much more immediate gratification than writing a book does. Like writing a book, it just takes so long and there's so much going on and there's so many aspects, and I can just take 3 hours and make cake pops and now the thing is done. It's there, it's whatever, you know? And so yeah, does baking count as a creative task? I don't know. But novellas in that sense are very similar in that like, obviously this is still gonna take time. It's gonna be 20,000 words, hopefully, ideally. And like, yeah, it's gonna take time, but it's not the amount of time a novel takes. My personal gratification, my whole need for like some sort of immediacy is being granted by this. And this write-a-thon actually, I guess. Anyways, I should probably get back to writing now. So I'm taking a quick break from actually writing because I realized that I would like to just have some time. Since I'm doing this until 6 p.m. today, I realized that it might be fun to have some company at the very end of the day. I'm gonna need motivation other than myself. So I'm gonna do a random live write-in. So I need to make the thumbnail for that and then I'm gonna post it here soon because yeah, I need help. All right, it's a go. It's a go. How do I get to it? It's a go. Live in 6 hours. Ah. All right, time to get to work for real. Goodbye, YouTube. 576. And you can see that it is 10:59. 576. I should count up how many words I got in that first little bit. I somehow just realized that I haven't had breakfast yet. What? I guess I've just been so in the zone. I'm not someone who forgets to eat. Like, that's not a problem I've ever had. What the heck? Okay, file, save, food. Yes! The last croissant. What? What a silly puppy you is. All right, and while I'm eating my food, I'm going to pull up at least Jess's video. I'll probably watch some more. Yay! I'm Jessica, and today Hi, Jessica. It's 11:30. I'm so tired. Tired, like not physically tired. Tired like I'm tired of writing. The pup is physically tired. Are you physically tired, bud? Or are you just tired of me putting my camera in your face? I think it's that one. All right, we are back in my room because I decided that I needed to, 1, charge my computer and I just didn't feel like bringing my charger out there, and 2, because frankly, I don't think I could sit there anymore. It's the same chair. Y'all know I love this chair, but I'm just like, I needed to change the scenery, I guess. How many more hours do I have to motivate myself? 5 more hours. Why does that number sound both very small and also like very large? It's a good thing I like this story. Like, I genuinely like this story, but I'm just... my writer brain is tired. It needs a whole break. A long ass break. All right, oh my gosh, look at this. There was a steep decline here, but I've rallied. I'm back, kind of, but like in the 400s at least. Barely, but you know. I've got some food with me. I went ahead and stopped for the hour, but I'm tired. I'm exhausted. My brain, I thought my brain was goo earlier. I was wrong. Maybe it was like a mush earlier, and now it's a goo. I don't know what the stages are, but like, I'm at the bottom now. Oh, I have to do 2.5 more hours by myself before the write-in, so yay. I did just start hour 19 of my 24-hour story, and that in itself is very fun, and I passed the 15,000 word mark on this story. I'm almost at 15,500 words, and I passed the 3,500 word mark for the day. I think this is one of those things that tomorrow I'm going to be so excited for, that I got so much done, and like, I'm gonna think it's incredible, but today, right now, I'm like, ooh. My plan is to take tomorrow off fully from writing. Just do nothing. Maybe edit this vlog. And then I think I'm gonna try and come back to writing on Thursday, but not in this story. And I think that that'll allow me to like circumvent the kind of write-a-thon hangovers that have happened in the past. Especially because my cabin, a lot of us are gonna be doing a 12-hour write-a-thon together very early on in camp, so I want to be able to find out like a system that works for me ahead of that moment. Yeah. Ugh. I'm going to finish eating my salad and my sandwich, and I'm going to finish watching Emmmabooks BookCon vlog. Yay! Yay! So my salad's almost gone. I ate my sandwich, but look, don't these clouds look interesting? Wow, this is what today has come to for me. But like, I remember learning about the various types of clouds in like elementary school, but that knowledge has well like left my brain. So I still look at the clouds and I always think it's interesting, but I'm like, what, cumulus? What a nope, whatever. It looks cool. So I now have a whopping over 4,000 words for the day. Yay! And then let's see. Okay, this is when you color code it, it makes it so much easier to find. So I was on the purple here, and then I pulled down to the black. I got 477 words for this hour. That really has just become my mood. It's just like kind of my mood, my mindset, some other M word that would be more poetic there, but I can't come up with it. Ah! 477. Yay. And it is now exactly 3 o'clock, so that means that I really do only have one more full hour where I have to motivate myself, because I actually think I'll probably wait until 4:30-ish to get any words for that next hour. Can I do this? This is where I'm at right now. I'm questioning if I can do this. Like, and I only have 3 hours left, which sounds like I can do it, but it's also like, I don't know. But in this hour, besides writing, I'm very excited. I'm actually gonna go sit over in front of my Camp NaNoWriMo banner, and I'm going to film a video that's going to be a collaboration with my friend Phoebe. I'm so excited. It's gonna be like character art, and I don't wanna give anything else away, but I do think I can say that I have no artistic talent, so you can assume who's doing what here. But I am just so pumped for that, so I'm gonna film that. Hopefully that rejuvenates me. Then I can come back over here and get the last bit of words by myself. Oh my gosh, okay. Alright, I got something fun this time where once again I've kind of like split the scene between this blue and purple. So the blue one's the most recent one, so I gotta add 407 and how much is that? 41! 448, and that is the last one I have to do on my own! Yeah! What I need to do is, I think I'll make my bed real quick, I'll grab some snacks and some water, and I will go and grab my dual monitor. I'm just gonna set up. Ah! Down you go. Also, do you see how much time we have left? Look at how many people are waiting. What is happening? Okay. Right, and my trail mix for sustenance. Whoops. I have all my stuff ready. And I'm debating the merits of just starting early. Hello, okay, it says I'm live. I started a little bit early. And that's the best I did all today was on this write-in. So thank you guys so much for joining me with it. I finished the live stream. I updated Instagram. I'm gonna update the vlog now. I got 12,969 words in this 36-hour period. In 36 hours, I got 12,969 words. That is just crazy to me. I did do better yesterday than I did today, unsurprisingly. But you know what, at this point, I think I'm gonna go more in depth with how I'm feeling tomorrow, but I'm so tired. So it is a beautiful day outside, and you know what? Before I nap and or sleep forever, I'm gonna go outside and enjoy it. And thank you guys for joining me. Bye. What a weird sign off. This isn't the end of the video. What am I doing? My brain is goo. Okay. And I did sleep for 14 hours. 14 hours. My brain was just so done with everything. I slept for so long the next day. I feel like I've fully recovered, and actually I do think that like I've managed to circumvent the hangover because I've actually started working on Project Purple today. I did have my full rest day yesterday. You know what? Looking at this number, 12,969 words, like looking at all these words, it is incredible. That's over 50% of the words that I wanted to write in my story that I accomplished in 36 hours. Like, that is crazy. And now in my 24-hour story, I only have 4 hours left to really write, and that's also super cool. So like, it was a rough 2 days, but I'm gonna go ahead and say worth it. That's my conclusion. Wow. Did not expect that. And that is still after me editing all this footage back. So yeah, 24 and 36. I'ma say I'm a fan. But that is gonna be it for me. Please do comment down below and let me know if you attempted this alongside me, what you think of it. Do you think it is more or less reasonable than just like a straight 24-hour write-a-thon? How do you feel about 12-hour write-a-thons in general? Because basically we did them back to back, y'all. And then finally, do you think you'll be interested in participating along with my cabin during Camp NaNoWriMo when we do some more 12-hour write-a-thons? We're actually gonna do them twice. Some of us, not me. I'm gonna do it once. But, you know, we're gonna have some options for you. I'll link that down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was very long this time, and thank you so much to my patrons for voting on this one. Thank you to Jessica Williamson, for like telling me to not do a straight 24-hour write-a-thon and to consider 24 and 36. And I will see you all with a new video very soon. Bye. I also... Hello. Why? Should I just name it at this point? Like, my goodness. Okay.
I dropped it.
But this vlog is going to be the true documentary. What?